Keep it going. Pudgy's here.
Bring her out.
Steven Brinberg. Steven Brinberg. Richard Skipper. I'm shot, man. I'm tired. I'm done. Pudge, how you doing, Pudge?
Am I doing what? I'm doing fine. Fine now. You're great. You are wonderful. Isn't Johnny a natural? I didn't finish. Isn't he a natural? Never mind. No, he is. Doing good. Doing good. Good friends.
You know, really, it's good to see you again for the...
Well, who's the option? There was, Kenny. He got shifted. Said one wrong thing, you move him down 3 chairs. I'm not saying the wrong thing. Next thing you know.
Oh, no way. Hey, Pudge, tell us about this show, man.
The show is called Camouflage of Fall. I don't speak French, Gigi. It's Camouflage of Fall. And we have female impersonation, not by me. I'm a real woman. Tell people I'm a real woman.
Yes, we know that.
We have Lay There and Talk. Johnny, tell them I am a real woman. All right, but we have gentlemen, female impersonation like none other you've seen. They are singing live. They are incredible.
I was there. Ooh.
It's scary, and I get the pleasure of telling the people ahead of time because the first couple nights I didn't. And the people proceeded to talk while they were singing, going, that's not live. They're not really singing. And I feel so good that I have to tell people, and I say, it may not make sense to you now, but once Judy Garland's on, the first impersonator, when I come back, I go, now do you see why I told you? And they go like, oh, yeah. Because you wouldn't have believed it was them live.
Because so many of them, we're so tuned that they always have a record behind them.
Right.
Or a tape.
Oh, I know. It's scary because they were using lavaliers. They were not using a handheld mic when they first came out, so people just thought it was a tape or record.
Oh, I didn't know that.
In the first few nights, but
now, so they just see you go.
Then they really thought they were lip syncing, right? But they're incredible.
Oh man, well, Kenny and we sing.
I know why you came in drag. I don't understand, but you felt more comfortable. I understand.
Johnny sang at your show.
Pardon me?
Johnny sang at your show.
Yes, he was incredible. Oh man, I wish.
Forever.
I know. He had a lot of breath.
I was out of fear. After hearing them sing, I said, my God. But the notes that these guys hit, it's
yeah.
I'm telling you. Mike Reardon was there, too. I mean, did you have any training? Did you? Believe me, I didn't have one voice lesson.
They did. Sit up.
I wear a training bra. I wear a training bra.
I have very little training.
What kind of training?
It's natural.
A vocal training.
No, none at all.
It's amazing. Folks,
none?
You have to go see this show.
Now I'm getting real depressed.
You depressed?
Vocal training?
None.
I have very little.
Well, I'm no, are you serious? Neither one of you?
No.
I've never asked. I haven't talked to them till tonight. It's so nice.
We're not allowed to talk backstage.
We never see each other. Nor Richard.
We're so busy changing.
Yeah, I got money missing in my dress. No, okay, go on. I didn't mean to. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But it's no, I mean to see as a singer. I'm talking as a singer. I mean, Kenny, we were just watching. The notes just aren't. They're just. I mean, I could hit those notes.
It really is hard to believe that they're singing live.
Yeah.
We know that they definitely singing live, but to hear these, come on, you imitate Barbra Streisand.
Stephen does Barbra Streisand,
right?
Mm-hmm.
Richard does Carol Channing, and
Judy Garland,
and they do a little.
Not at the same time, though.
No, not at the same time.
That would be so much.
Little interplay with the audience, and it's excellent. It's a great show. You gotta see it. You gotta see it.
It's
fun to do it.
Now, do you guys do any other characters besides that? I mean,
on stage or off stage?
On stage. In the light.
That's the hard one.
Well, Steve does it. I mean, he does incredible voices.
I do a lot of voices that they just couldn't use in this particular show, like Ruth Gordon and
Kermit.
Like
Kermit was
Ruth
not.
Gordon.
You know, get out of my way. I can't talk to you.
Yeah, do you guys do any impressions?
Yeah, well, I do voices like her, and from Ruth Gordon to Betty Buckley to Peggy Lee and Julie Andrews, who
do a little Julie Andrews.
Yeah. oh, it's very wonderful doing Julie Andrews because everything is so lovely and sweet and she's always smiling.
Pudgy, who do you...
She may be appearing in the future.
But I'm working on Pudgy, so some nights I'm going to be going on to do Pudgy instead of...
Working on you?
I'm working on Pudgy.
like you could walk around like this.
Yeah, I can.
He can't. They're brilliant, aren't they? I know, I watch in amazement.
Pudgy, we've seen you on so many shows. What was the one with Rosie O'Donnell?
That was a bachelor party, please. And it was a movie. If you didn't know in the video store, you wouldn't have known. We knew each other. Rosie, we did VH1, gosh, VH1. She was so sweet. Somehow we connected to do a Sally Jesse show, and she said, this was years ago when she had the VH1, and she said, I can't believe you won't do the show, Stand Up Spotlight. I said, I won't. I didn't even know you had a VH1 show. She goes, we had the same agency at the time, William Morris, and they said, well, we keep I keep asking if you'd come on and be a guest, and she said, you said no, that you don't have time. I said, I never even knew about it. You know, it's a case of the right hand not knowing what. So she invited me, and I said, I'd love to do it. She goes, if you do it, I will have VH1 jackets for your kids, VH1 jackets for you, your husband. And when I got there, they didn't even put me in makeup. She came up with the shopping bag, the paycheck, and a big bow on it. She goes, here's the jackets, I promise.
That's
and
good.
I was like floored. I went, I wouldn't do her show. Who am I to turn that down? She was filming Car 54, Where Are You back then.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah.
She was running off to Canada right after the taping. But she was wonderful, and we remember her from the days of the Backlot in L.A.
Oh, right,
She was getting on the showcases. I was working there full-time. She was doing showcases, and I'm going, she's good. Oh, she was great. She was great then. She was never bad.
But I got to ask you, what was the longest you were on stage?
He was, what?
What was...
Okay. He died, but he, man, so would you if you would have had it. No. How about you? What was the longest? No.
This afternoon at 3:30.
3:30.
The longest period of time you were on stage?
An hour and 45, 2 hours. It was ridiculous.
Because your act is just...
But I was following the people and singing in the room. I was in denial the show was over. No, you get wound up. And it was a late show, you know, and it was Atlantic City when we were at Pudgy's Parlor at Bally's.
Oh, at Bally's.
We used to do that 1 a.m. show on Saturday. And people would come in like you get entertainers. Liza came in one night. And we stayed and did. Liza came in, all the kids from Lacage came, all the performers would come to that show. And they'd all get up and do stuff. It was just a free-for-all. Like when we went to see Kenny's show. You know, it's just like this fun party. That's what we did. It was anybody's show. If you guys walk in, you would get up and sing a song.
Kenny will never forget when you went in there.
Where?
Weren't you in that? Didn't you go see Kenny the other night play?
Oh, yeah, she was in.
Yes.
Yeah, destroyed me. Destroyed me.
Oh, a woman tried to pick him up. It was disgusting.
A real woman?
A real woman. A real woman. Yes.
I've seen two since I've been here.
Once in a while, you know, you get lucky.
Pudgy, I'm worried about Pudgy.
Are you a real woman? Pardon me.
You're a real woman.
Yes. Why would you want to look like this and get dressed up as a, you know? Why would you want to look? How do I say that? Why would you want to be a man to get dressed up to look something like that? Like, you know what I mean? These
I know
lights
exactly.
are not the coolest.
But you tell me something. Do you plan what do you plan about 2 minutes in your head and then you go?
Because you talked to my husband about the honeymoon. Yeah.
Michael's here too.
I did, yeah.
Oh, we're gonna bring all them people up.
He was exaggerating about the 2 minutes. Yeah. Yes. No, no, you don't.
But I mean, you just. Because now, we went to see the show. Now, folks, I'm telling you, you have to go see the show. You plan absolutely nothing.
No, you kind of make it up as you go. I mean, you use a lot of the same lines, but who you use them on or you get new lines from the new people. I mean, I had a guy tonight that was 300 pounds, and he was a plumber, and he was up on stage helping me get the people to sing back, talking about his pipes. And I went, okay. I said, I can see where you people think these people are planned it, but I didn't. I couldn't have asked for a better guy named Ozzy. Oh, my Lord. God was smiling on me.
Oh, yeah.
Thank
Don't you love that stuff?
Just sending the guy in, doing the show. Yeah.
Which, every time I went and see you, it's a different thing.
Well, both times. Come on, Johnny. Both times. You know, in the sober time, you remembered. He had a severe drinking problem.
How do you? Tell us. I'll tell you what. I'll be hitting that booze after this show.
And I see during. What do you?
Oh, wow.
I think it's. What is it you're drinking?
Jack Daniels.
Scotch.
Pardon me? Jack Daniels?
Scotch.
Oh, it's something in there. It's surprise.
Yeah. What is it?
It's good.
Now you live in Las Vegas now.
We do. I do.
Yeah.
With my husband, my kids.
Your kids got so big.
I know. But they're still at the same grade level. They are not. It's a vitamin. Something about. It's on CNN. But yeah, my daughter's 5'8". She's in 3rd grade. People stare, but she's got to overcome that, and she's doing very well. And then I got Anthony. He's how tall are you, Anthony? 5 feet tall. Yeah. He's 5 feet tall. And he's going into what now? 2nd. So, I mean, things are moving. And then my husband, well, they're not his kids. I don't want to get involved in any of this, okay? Because he's going to find out the hard way.
But do you play?
Now, what do you know about my kids? Yes, Johnny.
Do you play Vegas? Do you play Vegas?
Yes, I did a show there for 2.5 years, a topless show. I did. It was topless. I wasn't. But that's where I came up with the line, now that if you don't sing, I'll go topless. It was called Crazy Girls. It was at the Riviera. It's not severely topless because it's in a hotel. It's not like, the dewdrop in. It wasn't one of those.
But it really
was a legitimate hotel. They were, they had nothing on but silicone. I mean,
I was going to do that with
there was one that was real. There was one. Yeah, she was on a budget and was getting the other one done next year. No, I shouldn't say that. She wasn't going to do either one. But
when did you start this business?
How nice of you. Most say why. You're asking me when?
What?
It was on a Friday. I mean, do you remember Friday? What was yours? Wednesday? Yeah, you were doing
Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th.
Oh, I saw that movie.
I was going to go topless as Judy Garland. I was going to call it the Nudie Garland Show.
Oh, very good. I'm Italian.
These shows are so much longer than you can imagine.
The Nudie Garland Show.
This one really rattles at the mouth, Stephen. We have trouble with him. Talk.
Yeah, Stephen.
Quiet but thinking.
Stephen, where do you live now?
In New York, Manhattan.
But are you originally from New York?
Yeah, I grew up in the Bronx.
Oh.
But my mother was from Atlantic City. My mother grew up here in Atlantic City, yeah.
And where'd you grow up, Richard? You grew away. I know.
I haven't grown up yet. No. But he lives in a treehouse in Barbra Streisand's backyard. He studies her like you wouldn't believe. He knows everything.
Oh,
I'm from South Carolina originally.
I could definitely believe that. But you're from South Carolina.
South Carolina, Myrtle Beach.
Yes, sir. Bobcat tail on humbug.
That's right.
Yeah, but you don't have a drawl. You don't, or do you?
Yeah, well, not in that one dress you don't see it. He's got a drawl. I don't know where they put their drawls for the show. The drawl string. They have drawls. They're cute little
It's a drawl
drawls.
string.
It's a drawl string. Right. You have a drawl.
You say you got to see the
Right.
show.
That's right.
You have to, folks. If you don't see the show, something's wrong with you.
The 11 o'clock show on Saturday nights, they get to see the drawl.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, is that right?
Not unless you're sitting way in front. You don't see it.
There's a special bus for that show.
That's right.
When did you start dressing up? Oh, dude, that's a loaded question.
What time is it?
Man, I hope we're going to commercial.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know.
That question came in from your mother. Yeah.
You mean Miss Carol or Judy?
Either one.
Judy was last week. Carol was about 2 months ago.
No.
Yeah. Look how gullible he is.
No. Everybody.
About 5 years ago, I actually
years.
started doing both of them.
At home, or seriously, did you start at home and then?
No, actually, I was on vacation. I was in Provincetown. There was a karaoke contest. My friends talked me into getting up and performing. And I got up and I sang as both Judy and Carol, and the owner came over and said, "How would you like a booking here?" And I never turned down a booking, so there's one in the hallway. And then I started doing it. I've been doing it ever since.
I'll tell you what, folks. Oh, I got to catch my breath. I think the old heart's going again. Listen, folks. I'll tell you what. We're going to come right back. Listen, the 1-800 number, 1-800-230-5312. If you want to be part of the studio audience, call me. You have to call me though. 1-800-230-5312.
Or 1-800-call.
Hey, get you there. Phone call. All right, so we're gonna come right back. Don't you go away, folks. Oh, I like that.
That's Hardland Man.
Hey, Steven, tell me something about James Brolin.
Oh, James Brolin. Well, of course, James Brolin and Barbara are about to get married, and I have this bit in the show where I say, "Can you see the ring that James Brolin gave me? You probably can't see it because it's very small. He can't afford, what I'm accustomed to because he doesn't have as much money as I do, but then who does?" They'll be getting married eventually.
Tell me something. You guys do any voices?
None at all.
That's it. I'm out of show business. What voice?
I used to do Dodie Goodman. Remember Dodie Goodman?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my.
Judy and Carol, that's it for me.
Well,
Lena Horne and
Carol,
Lena
right?
Horne.
Yeah, I performed for Carol Channing.
Just do it. I mean, talk.
Well, why is it you would like to know, Johnny? As Carol said to me, there were only two things that she didn't like about my performance. She says I looked better and I sounded better than she did. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Thank you. You are too kind. I'm going to take each and every one of you home with me. And do that over and over and over all night long.
Did she ever see you do that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
How was that?
Oh, it was wonderful. I mean, it was like looking in a mirror.
Oh, no, because it's really scary. Well, we saw the picture of you and her together.
Right. Well, the thing that that both Steve and I really emphasize with what we do is that we do not make fun of these women.
No.
We actually treat them as, with respect, with dignity. Carol Channing said that most people who impersonate her, and that's one of the things that we try to emphasize with this show, is that we do not make fun of these people, that we treat them as real icons. Carol Channing said that most people who impersonate her are nasty and mean and vicious. And this was the first time that she was shown with so much love and affection.
I'll tell you, I heard a true story. So somebody was doing Katharine Hepburn at the Palmer House in Chicago, your hometown.
Oh.
And the girl was really making fun of her,
Shaking like a terrible leaf. When she was younger, she sounded
wonderful.
very
He does the best, Betty Davis.
Gotta get out of this show!
Oh, I can't find myself anymore. Who are we?
Yeah, who are we?
Who are we today?
It was so cold,
I'm
right,
okay.
Ed?
Are you okay? Yeah, are you okay? So you were in the Palmer House with Katharine Hepburn.
And the woman,
Got really mean.
she was doing, and Katharine Hepburn was staying at the hotel. She waited till she got off stage and smacked her in the face.
That's
a true story.
Oh, sounds like her lover.
And
How dare you?
I gotta get that voice down. It sounds like a car almost to start, isn't it?
Well, it's different stages of her, like if you do her in the 1930s, the calla lilies are in bloom, and then she gets a little old, and so it gets, down into the floor, and then it goes up again.
Now, just imagine if Katharine Hepburn were to just read from the phone book, it would go something like this.
That's what I used to do in my show. Katharine Hepburn, $60 a seat on Broadway, just reading the phone book. Abigail, 402-3000. There's no answer. Abbott John, 621-4532. It's busy. You just call all the people in the book. Be a sellout. No script, no nothing.
Oh, man. You're a crazy rabbit, boy.
But you know, the wonderful thing is we are never alone.